Okay, well, a cap all just went off. I was just going to start a session in the car. Is this somebody? It just said I missed talking. Okay, and today's topic is those that sadly passed away while being homeless. So if you happen to be somebody who was homeless and passed away, you can tell me your story. How you passed away, where you passed away, what brought you to that state of being homeless. There's an app that you've been using called Spirit Talker. So far you said, I'm finding it difficult, and it said, we are family. We need you to help us.
Paranormal.
Well, I guess you can say that by the cap all lighting off right there. Or going off, lighting up. Could be considered paranormal, sure. Can you definitely clarify that it was indeed a spirit? By doing it again, it doesn't have to be the same ball. It could be this one or this one. To gain the energy, I have a candle with a battery or two that you can use. So again, unsure if this was indeed a spirit. River. Ah, well, that kind of makes sense if you did live near a river. A good source of water to not only to drink, but to clean yourself. That makes sense. So we have a motorcycle coming through, and I don't know if I'm going to have to stop this. Especially if they have music. Hopefully they don't, but the dogs will bark. That I cannot. Yep, there they go. Good thing we're not trying to listen for any spirit voices at this moment. So, again, I apologize. It's not easy to do a session in the car due to the outside surroundings of interruptions, but I don't want to keep stopping this. This is my 4th attempt. As you can see how I already started, and I was like, crap, someone walking their dog. This, that. But then I got a cap ball. I'm like, wait, hold up. And I wasn't moving. So again, so far they may said that they lived near a river if they were homeless. Okay, again, I'm here for all spirits, including those that unfortunately had a not so great life because they ended up living without. What is your hand? Oh.
What is in your hand?
Maybe these people did not know what this big device is called, an iPad? Like a camera? So I'm filming. Hi. So I don't know when you passed away, because you do understand that homeless people could have been many ages or like eras ago. It doesn't have to be current. So I could be having a spirit that could be from the past that just did not have enough to stay in a lovely place. And we're out there. Try not to say any words in case it does pop up here. So like I said, if you can tell me, if you can tell me where you stayed, what made you become homeless, what did you do while being homeless, and what was your ending, what happened, what made you pass away. And we have, ones out there, and I feel bad for them, especially when it's wet, rainy, super cold, or very hot, because there's not enough.
They take other forms.
They take other forms? Okay, sorry. I believe that was somebody tied to the neighbor. Anyways, so I did bring my EMF meter, but due to the not so great location for these cat balls and the EMF meter, I did have it up here at the very beginning, and sadly it kept going off. Oh, okay.
Christy.
So Christy, were you homeless? You can light up any of these 3 clear balls to confirm, especially if you're the one that tapped this one, assuming it was a spirit. I don't think it was me. I didn't move. I mean, I can move now. See, I just shook the car. Nothing. Nobody went off. Hi, Christy. If you were sadly somebody who passed away while being homeless, I'm not going to be able to Google search them until after this because, again, I'm in my car. But I'll probably maybe add snippets if I do find anything tied to a person with that name that may have been. So the problem is, though, do they actually give you guys any proper burial, any notice out there to let others know that you passed?
Medicine.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm assuming you took medicine and maybe something happened where the medicine was too much for you. I mean, medicine could be drugs and overdid it. Is that what happened? Did you do a little too much on the medicine? You were trying to ease the pain, and unfortunately, yes, I didn't move. Okay. I mean, I moved my hand, but I didn't move my butt. Okay. I guess I like that ball. Is it easy because you can tap it because you're sitting here or floating here? Yeah, I think that's the case. So, she did, I mean, again, no EMF meter. This is a confirmation. She just let me know that she took a little too much of her medicine, whether it was to help ease the pain, because you have to understand they had a lot of issues and they can't just go walk into the hospital to get, or doctor's office to get help due to the lack of, you know what. So they obviously had to resort to types of stuff out there, whether it's legit. So some also could be laced. Was the medicine laced with anything bad, Christy? So Christy, if the
Malicus.
Malicus? Oh, okay, that means evil. So something evil happened to the medicine, maybe? Again, maybe laced with fentanyl? Was it with fentanyl? Did somebody add a little trace of fentanyl and you got sick that way? Okay.
Be quiet and listen. Ralph.
Okay. Hi, Ralph. Well, you know what's funny is Ralph was one of the ones that I was hoping to get during Alcatraz Escape. It was one of the names of one of the escapees that didn't make it. Unsure if that's the same one that also maybe had been homeless. And that's why he ended up becoming into that place. Otherwise, maybe there is another one named Ralph that is homeless. So if you're homeless and your name is Ralph, confirm by tapping any of those clear balls. If it's the same one, the one on a chair, the seat, or the one on the, I don't know, what do you call this thing? Area. The phone holder. See, I'm moving around and it hasn't gone off, so I don't think it was me. I mean, obviously, if I seriously shake the car, it might go off, but I'm not doing that. I think it was indeed Christy informing me and confirming that she sadly did have medicine that she took and maybe took too much. And that was the cause of her passing. I'm going to be, if I'm lucky, and there is an article about this unfortunate soul named Christy that was homeless and did that, and it matches up. Wow. But I don't know if they even do that. I feel like you guys end up being swept under the rug kind of thing, like, oh, well, no, whatever. Next person that dies, they just won't be known because nobody cares about them. That's why.
Little girl sings.
Oh, okay. So I'm just trying to talk while I'm waiting for things. Out there, it's very tough. And like I said, if somebody did pass away while they were homeless and out there, if they had no next of kin to take their unfortunate body, what happens to those homeless bodies? What do they do with them? I don't know. Maybe the spirits could tell me. So I'm gonna have a sip of water. Hopefully it's not gonna interrupt. Nope. See. Maybe when nope. See, I'm moving around. I picked up a cup. Nothing.
Spirits walk.
Okay. So are they outside? Oh yes. Okay. So again, imagine the body. The soul left the body, and now the spirit is out there roaming. Are you guys still out there? That's even more sad. Because it did say at the very beginning, we need you to help us. And I will say a prayer after this. Unfortunately, I can't say the prayer because it's on there and it's kind of hard to remember exact words. And I want to say it right. So when I get back in the room, I'll say it for them. So I'm hoping if this doesn't work out where maybe I get interrupted by things and I have to stop this at some point, even though it's only been 14 minutes, I can continue in the usual spot up in my room. But isn't that funny? I did have a gut feeling the names would come through regarding the Alcatraz escape. And there was Ralph. I'm like, really? Granted, it wasn't the main ones, but still. So again, we got Christy and a Ralph that may be somebody who was homeless and passed away. Maybe due to medicine. Any other reasonings why you passed away?
Knocking.
Are you knocking to get in? I mean, it just said spirits walk. Or did you by chance go door to door to ask for help on people's homes, their doors? You tried to get someone's attention because you knew you weren't doing well? And even though you knew it wasn't going to be easy peasy to get to the place that you need to get help from, which is maybe a hospital, you were trying to maybe knock on people's doors?
It's not human.
Oh, the one that's knocking? Shoot. Well, I'm not going to open the door for something that's bad. We'll stay here safe in this car. I got my candle. No other cat balls going off, just this one. And again, I've been moving around and it hasn't gone off. It's not, I'm pretty sure because when I got it at the very beginning, the tail end, and it definitely went off again, so it confirms that it wasn't me. I didn't move. Yeah. Kevin. Okay, another name. So we got, okay, I gotta remember all these 3 names so far. Christy, Ralph, and Kevin. So Kevin, you have joined us. And you may have been homeless and passed away. Again, you can tell us your story of what caused your passing, what brought you there. Oh, another thing is maybe their medicine was so much that they ran out of money and ended up losing everything, including their HOME, and then no one else was around to help them. And they ended up having to be where they were before they passed. That's another reasoning for the medicine word. So even though they couldn't put drugs, they did put medicine. Unfortunately, that is a big thing with those those out there that are homeless. They do tend to resort to those to ease their suffering and pain.
Understanding.
So you're understanding what I'm saying. Cool. So maybe you're confirming with me by saying that. So my hands are not meant to do this, nor is my neck. I'm not used to doing the car session. I don't know. I was kind of afraid of sitting in the back. And yes, another car did go by. In case you're wondering what those noises are. I can't stop this from flashing, so I do apologize if you're seeing something flash. It's just that. So again, can you light up, since it's a possible 3 spirits here, there's other cat balls you can interact with. Whether it be the one, like I said, on this area, the one on this chair, or you maybe just prefer this one. Again, I'm so sorry that you sadly lost your life. Well, not with family, all alone possibly, and out there. And again, we don't know when you were discovered, how long you've been out, and when they finally found you, your body. Or I don't know, maybe you're letting me know that your body was at a river. That could also be it. Can you confirm if that's what you said when it said river? So, did you pass away near a river?
Bernadette.
So maybe another one? Or just, these could be just random spirit names, but hi Bernadette, I don't know if you are. Oh, I'm going to have to do a little folder search and all the names that come through today and see if I can find any articles regarding you. So again, the one that communicated saying river, can you tell me if you indeed passed away near a river or in a river? By tapping any of these 3 balls. Again, it lights up, just like you did twice.
Presence beyond mirror.
Well, I do have a mirror, and you know what's funny? Literally, a person riding their bike, you can't see them anymore because it's way back there now, plus all the cars. But yes, what's funny is somebody just rode their bike right past me, like 5 seconds ago, before they said this. Okay.
I was 70.
So, is this a person that was homeless that was 70 years old? Maybe it was Ralph, Christy, Bernadette, Kevin. I have 5, I can't even count how many. Sorry, Christy, Ralph, Kevin, Bernadette, and
They did spells.
they did spells. Oh, wow. Oh, I know what you mean by that. Concoctions of different types of drugs. Is that the way that you guys are saying it? Yes. See, I had that gut feeling. They can't find it in the Spirit Talker, so they found something close to it.
Albert.
Hi, Albert. Okay. Okay, I get it now. Cool. And they're holding it a little bit, I think. Maybe. Are you holding it? Someone's holding it. Oh, they're holding it. Oh my God, they're holding it. Oh, they're holding it. Okay. They were definitely holding it. It's confirming for sure. So when they said, I'm not moving, this is them. Okay, so they did spells. Like I said, I think it has something to do with the concoction of the mix of drugs, and that's probably what caused them to pass away. Right? Or maybe you just letting me know that that's what they did out there. Mix drugs. I can't say it because you might say it on here. Is this Albert, by the way? Tapping that cap all twice just now? I mean, what are the odds of no capital activity until I mentioned when it said they did spells? Instead of, oh my God, witches doing spells. No, I think it's them out there mixing drugs. I said the words because it's getting late. Since I already said it. Oh.
Abundance.
Well, I'm assuming that means because your community out there, there's probably all types of drugs, even though I just said it. And again, there's so many ways to mix and match and make a concoction, like a spell. Whether it's a liquid form or a hard substance where you mix all the little pills and you just, toss it in your throat and swallow it with what you have. So I apologize to those, again, that were homeless, that passed away out there. Somebody's definitely coming through, otherwise it's a lot of them. Again, Detective Lazaria will have to do some research on these after this. Ideally when I get comfy in the room.
It's difficult.
See, it said that at the very beginning. It is very difficult to be out there. Out there. As a homeless one, it is difficult. Because it said, I'm finding it difficult at the very beginning. That was the first thing it said. And then here it's saying it's difficult. So they're definitely confirming it. I feel like I am speaking to someone that...
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing okay. I mean, again, my name is Detective Lazaria, allowing any and all spirits to be known. And I just thought of the ones that were sadly homeless. And I felt like, you know what, they deserve a chance to speak and be known. And I don't know for sure how many of the names that are populating on this device that are legit, but somebody definitely interacted with the capital. I lost count. 5, 4? Whether it was Albert, Kevin, Ralph, Christy, Bernadette. Oh.
Gone.
Oh. Did somebody unfortunately get a hold of that and ended themselves because it was too much to be out there? You were finding it so difficult to be out there? You found somebody who may have had that and you were able to end? Otherwise, did you get M? U-R-D-E-R-E-D. Can't say the word.
Appear.
Appear? Oh, you're going to appear again? Oh, a GUN appeared. So maybe they did get emmed. Unfortunately, that could happen. I mean, I don't see why a robber would try to rob somebody who was homeless, but you never know. Oh, no, I do know. They could be trying to take away what you have, the substances, the hard stuff, the drugs. Maybe they were trying to get that stuff from you.
Captain.
Captain? Hold on, my hand hurts a little bit. I got, ooh, I can't even feel my hand. See that redness? Ooh. All right, I'm gonna try and hold it like this now, without hitting the, ooh, shit. Oh no, my stupid hand hit something. The brightness. Fix, hold on. Hold on. There. I apologize. As I was trying to adjust my hands, the brightness unfortunately got carried away. But see how I'm kind of moving around? Absolutely nothing on that cap ball. It has to be a spirit. Plus, it lit up a lot longer than what it normally would. So, and it did twice right after. It was right when I was mentioning about that stuff. They did spells. So, again, it could be an incident with a GUN gun, or could have been somebody who was emmed while they were homeless, and that's how they passed. Maybe they were somebody who was a veteran. Are you letting me know that you were a veteran and you were a captain? The PTSD was too much for you? And then maybe it got out of hand and you had to end up getting kicked out? I mean, it could be true with the 70s, 70 years old. Oh.
Inferno.
Inferno. Well, yeah, unfortunately that could also be a case. Maybe somebody's home was destroyed by a fire, leaving them out there in the world without a HOME. Is that what happened? Did you unfortunately lose your home due to a fire? And you didn't have any, say, insurance or any extra spare money to, of course, rebuild? And therefore you were left out there on your own as a homeless person? In case you guys are wondering, it's all there. Are you appreciating that I'm giving you guys a chance to speak? Do you want to say thank you by tapping any of those three clear balls? Aw.
Healing.
Healing. That's good. That's good to know that you're healing. So again, you can tap the cap ball it's like an EMF meter by lining it up, by confirming if I tell anything that's connected to you about your story, whoever this is. Okay, did you live in a car? Were you out there living in a car? The sad thing is I can't see the other two balls, but I mean, I would assume it's getting dark that I might be able to see the flickering. But so for no. And since this is the one that's been interacted with, I'm just keeping my focus on this. It's almost been 30 minutes, and you know me, I try to give you guys at least 30 to 45 to maybe an hour. No more. So if you really want to speak out, this is your moment.
Evelyn.
Evelyn? Well, I always get Evelyn. Is she here? My little spirit pal? Evelyn? Maybe a guardian angel? And there you go. Tap a cap ball if you're my guardian angel. I'm trying to look at the other two balls just in case. Spirit guide? Another homeless one? All right, well, it's a possibility. Maybe just my pal Evelyn coming in to help those that are here. Otherwise, if it is another spirit that's homeless named Evelyn, I'll have to look that up. I have a ton of names I gotta look up now. Again, instead of spending time trying to find out all this information with Google while I'm in this session, I'm gonna do it after. Sure you guys don't interact with the other two balls? So I know it's you.
Powerful.
Is Evelyn powerful? Maybe she is a spirit guide. It could be that case where Evelyn could be somebody who's powerful enough to be out there to help others that are spirits. Or me, to protect me. See how I'm able to have a sip of water and move around? Nothing. What do you guys think, viewers, subscribers, if you're subscribed? Do you believe that this is legit someone who is a spirit interacting with the cat ball and speaking to me that may have been sadly homeless that passed away? Comment below. They're probably like, huh? What is this wacky chick talking about? All right, let's see. Were you the only one left in your family? That's why you had no extra next of kin, and you were out there alone. And when you passed away, there was no one there to take care of you, aka your body. So does that mean your spirit's stuck out there? Because you never got a pure closure? Otherwise, I hope that they're up there in heaven with their family. Oh.
Penelope.
Well, we have had sessions with the Penelope, but is there a possible another spirit that happened to be a Penelope that was homeless? You're gonna again confirm with the cat balls. Otherwise, maybe it's my pal Penelope and the little one, Cora L. Brown from Oak Hill Cemetery or something. I forgot the exact words she was, but yeah. All right, again, I'm gonna have to end it very soon. And if this kind of just all of a sudden stops, I do apologize. It's either something started to get PLAYED and I can't have that, or somebody started talking a little too much, or somebody scared the bejeebies out of me. Probably the two first things. Oh.
Go away.
Oh. Or they tell me to go away. Well, sometimes this happens and sometimes it's not tied to me. Is this something where you were trying to do something and somebody said to go away because they didn't want your presence near them? Somebody filthy, ew, gross. I don't want you around, go away. Is that something you were constantly been told to go away because of how you appeared? It did say appear. Remember? Appear. And because of the unfortunate, not many respectful people out there that they just get too afraid of you. Instead of, trying to help you, they push you away, even though you probably needed the help. That's my theory. Instead of saying me go away, I think it was you being sadly told to go away. Maybe near your ending of your passing. And again, it's going to be a bit shaky because I'm one-handed as I'm filming with this big device, aka iPad. No other cat balls in regards to the frog one or the donut one, but the orange kitty cat has been, lighting up. And again, I'm moving around, not like super much, but I'm moving around just like I was. I'm pretty sure it was
I'm
me.
with my family.
Oh, good. And I did ask that. Okay, good. Okay, they just confirmed. Oh, thank God. So whoever's been here, maybe all of them, hopefully, that if they didn't have anybody alive that was a next of kin, that their next of kin or kins are up there waiting for them in heaven, and now they're all together. Can you confirm by tapping the cat balls, any of them, or the same one? Can you confirm that you indeed were able to meet up with your family in heaven, even though you probably went through a very
Genevieve,
a very ordeal life? Genevieve, anybody? Did you by chance have a very difficult, because it was a difficult life, very hard times out there, depending on what time frame you unfortunately were out there. I know that I'm saying it because it's almost 40 minutes, that the drugs are not as intense as these ones in this era. The ones, say, in the 1700s, 1800s weren't as, intense. I mean, they were, but not as intense. Now that we have this unfortunate thing called fentanyl that can really mess up people to the point where they will pass away, especially considering it's very hard to trace. And we've had a couple people lose their family members because of that, not because they were homeless, just because they happened to get a hold of a bad drug. And I do remember having a session with Christy. I believe it was a twin who may have done something. But I don't know if that was her. Could just be another one. I believe it was Christy. I'll have to look back on my sessions. It was two, a young woman, a young man, twins, that passed away. 10 years apart, I believe. And actually, funny enough, a gun was involved.
We're not nasty.
I didn't say you were. Oh, wait, that's right. Again, the people that were trying to, the homeless ones trying to go to a human for help, they're being told to go away. This one's like, we're not nasty. We're just like you. We just unfortunately do not have the income like you do, or the shelter, aka home. And you got to remember that each and every single one of those homeless ones had a life, had a big story before their downfall, which brought them out there. And
Can you stay a while?
Of course they would say that. It's 40 minutes exactly ish. I could try, although nature is calling. I did have coffee yet again. So I didn't have coffee at the very beginning of the morning. I had it towards the afternoon, and yeah. I'll try. By the way, where did you guys go? If you had to go to the bathroom, where would you go? You can confirm by tapping any of those three balls. Did you go in the bush? Behind shrubs? In the river? I mean, if they had to pee, they could just pee in the river. In fast food joint restaurants? I mean, you know what I mean, fast food joints? Their restrooms? Oh.
Standing behind you.
I don't have a ball. I didn't want to do the ball. Because again, if I constantly had to turn my head to peek over every time, be like, oh, did it go off? Did it go off? Especially considering that's the same ball that I moved. That would have been very painful for my poor neck. Well, can you come up here and take a seat maybe? Again, I got an empty seat. It's got a donut. Car going by. And then we got, of course, the one that you guys have been interacting with. I'm assuming it's because you're floating and you're able to tap it easily.
Spite.
Spite. All right. I'm moving a little bit. I'm going to jump up a little bit. Nope, see, nothing. Real quickly. I don't know if this is going to be... Are you here? Can you light up the EMF meter if you're here with me? Can you come from behind and come forward? It'll light up just like the cat ball when you get your energy near it.
Macy.
Hi, Macy. Macy, are you somebody who passed away as a homeless person out there? All you have to do is get, okay, maybe. I could try to put it here. There. So I don't know if it's the spirits or if it's going to be actually the possible, even though it's on airplane mode, but if it's somehow that, or my car. I don't know. Can you light up the donut ball? As well as the EMF meter? Macy or any spirit that's been here? To confirm that you are indeed a spirit that was homeless that sadly passed away. Whether due to drugs, or emmed, or poor health, or maybe even, oh wow, or maybe even drowned, maybe in the river? Oh.
Bad spirits here.
Okay. Is bad spirits coming now because the fact that I have it where it's getting dark? And oh, that's right. How did they protect themselves at night? The ones that are homeless from, say, their belongings from getting taken from other homeless ones. I don't think they carried any GUNs. Hopefully not, but you never know. Like, how did they protect themselves? They're pretty much weak. I know that. They don't have as much food. And, you know, right? So, I guess put yourselves in their shoes and see how it would feel to be one, unfortunately, in the state of being homeless. Knowing that you're not going to get the same level of food that you used to get when you were living with wealth and money, and obviously shelter above your head. Knowing you're out there in the cold, the wet, or the heat, and knowing you have nobody that you know, and you end up having to meet new friends, and hopefully they don't turn their backs on you. And then trying to reach out for help, and people push you away.
Amazing.
Amazing. Is it amazing because I'm actually accurate on your story? So again, I do apologize that I can't help you now because I am helping you, but I'm saying, like, when you were living, that there was nobody to help you before you passed. Or did you get help? Can you light up anything? Did you actually get help before you passed away? But your body was just not equipped to survive whatever incident happened? Maybe. I can't tell if it's this again, but maybe. Okay, let's see. Can you go to orange if this is a spirit? Or red? Or Capel? Orange? Red? If you can get your strong energy to tell me that you are indeed sitting here having a conversation with me before I have to get going. This is again Detective Lazaria, allowing those who were homeless to speak and be heard and to even be seen. This is a way to be seen. Tapping and making that light up. Or this, to red or orange.
Sarah.
Sarah? Sarah, were you sadly somebody who was homeless that passed away? Maybe? I noticed no Capel activity on the yellow kitty. Oh, I'm feeling a cold breeze. Are you here with me? Right here? Just a big draft just hit my hand. The one that's holding the device. Are you here with me in this car? There's no way airflow can get in this car. So are you letting me know that you're here with me? Sarah? Again, I felt like a quick quick breeze of a cold draft hitting my my hand, the outer hand of what's holding the device. Again, the odds of, there's no airflow. Well, hopefully those that, sadly lost their lives while homeless are at peace with family. I'll try to do my best to do a quick Google search on those names that did populate on that Spirit Talker app.
Belittling.
Is that how you felt? You guys felt like you were being belittled out there in the world? So, I don't know. They could have easily had to make something to live in, such as a cardboard box home. Maybe even a car. Maybe even in a ditch, in a tunnel. Did your body get found days or weeks after your soul had left? Did they not find you right away? If you were indeed homeless, did your body maybe not been discovered for a while? Maybe because of the location of where your last place was. And since nobody really visits, they may not have been discovered. All right, my hand is actually kind of hurting. Gotta put it up here.
My neck.
My neck. Did you HUNG yourself? Out in the place with trees? So again, if you are letting me know that your neck was caused because you HUNG yourself, because you couldn't take it anymore, and maybe you were dangling out there. I know that it's a possibility in the Japanese. Oh.
I'm playing games.
Yeah, the Japan forest, the S forest out there. Sadly, those that could be in the verge or were homeless could have easily taken their lives in that forest. NHUNG. That's another possibility. Not saying that that's what's coming through, but yeah. When it says I'm playing games, did you maybe played a little too much gambling? Did you maybe overdid it and lost all your money while doing, gambling or anything? I mean, that's a possibility. Otherwise, it could be. I mean, could a child be out there that was homeless? Are you a child? You can tap a clear ball. These ones that are with the little red tip, you don't have to touch the tip. Just tap anywhere on the clear to light it up. It's very pretty, and it confirms you're telling the truth of what's happening to you or who you are. Again, are you a child that was homeless that passed away?
Who are you?
Okay, maybe a new one that's coming in. All right, before I have to get going, again, last time I'm going to say it in this session. This is Detective Lazaria seeking those that were homeless that sadly passed away out there. So again, I'm also trying to see if there was any young ones, children, that may have been out there as a child while being homeless and then sadly passed away. You can light up anything to confirm. And again, no capital activity since the very kind of early-ish start of this session. That's how I know that it's not me. It was definitely a spirit. So to the viewers, what do you guys think of me doing sessions in my car? I know it's a little janky and jittery with the filming because it's shaky, because I'm using, again, a big iPad. Not as big as this one. Oh.
They killed him.
A child? Did they? Oh, shoot. Who did? Who killed the child? Somebody, Cade, you saw how strong
Avoid.
that. Avoid. So the child was trying to avoid the situation and they killed him. Is that related to maybe authorities? Maybe this one did something like theft and he was running away and may have gotten, yeah, I think I'm telling the story, may have gotten SHOT, whether it was a teenager living on the streets. And again,
watch out for evil.
Oh. Is that what you consider the authorities? Maybe they're considered evil to you? Or maybe there are bad people out there giving you guys something that you shouldn't have, such as, strong drugs. So I don't know if I'm going to have to end this abruptly, because somebody did just turn on their car. Sometimes they go boom, 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 with MUSIC, and that might make me have to go, which is a bummer. So again, I'm sorry to that young one that got Cade. Maybe again by running away, avoiding them, but again got struck and passed away. Yep, shoot. I think we're lucky. Okay, we're lucky. Woohoo, 5 more minutes if I'm lucky. My hand is hurting. I do need to adjust it. Oh, I can't even I can't even really twist it. Look above.
Look above.
All right. Are you going to light up that capel again to say thank you? Excuse me. So the one that interacted with that going almost orange, if not red, was that the child? Confirming that they did indeed get Cade? That was homeless? That may have done some type of quick theft to get some money so they can at least get some food or something else.
Man.
Man. A man did this to you? Or a homeless man is letting me know that they're here. Okay, so a homeless man is here now. Oh.
Please move forward.
They're like, look above, move forward to this capel. Okay, are you here? Can you tap that clear ball that I'm pointing at to let us know that you're indeed here if you're the man that was homeless? Maybe they were in the 70s, I don't know. Okay.
Shush. Opposite.
The man was the one that K'd the kid. A grown man K'd the kid. Orange or red to confirm, or capel. It's like I know they're going strong. Orange or red if you can tell me that you were K'd by a man. Okay, they're definitely going strong in the EMF meter, whoever it is. Maybe they're just not having... Oh, wow, it is getting so dark in here all of a sudden. So dark. Even with this candle. All right, well, again, less than a minute left, so last word. Hopefully you are at peace. I'll try to say the prayer in the room when I get back with everything. And of course, I'll try to look up I don't even know how many names that popped up. I'll try to look you up at some point and try to include you in the description if there's anything legit. But sometimes they probably don't write about the ones that passed away as homeless because there's nobody around to, what's the word? Recover your body.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you are indeed here. So again, that might be one of the last phrases for them to let me know. Again, the capel went off at the very beginning of this session, then maybe twice or 3 times after this. During this session. I moved all this time and it hasn't been going off, and it's during specific time, especially when I'm referring to what happened to them. The EMF meter is questionable, but maybe when it did go to orange and red, referring to the poor child that got K'd by maybe an authority person or a man, maybe because of what they chose to do to get some, whether it was money or drugs. So even though they're not communicating to the capels now, that's okay. We did get some hits. Maybe it's also because there's no energy left. That could be it too. Is that the case? Because all the light's gone from the sky, and you guys are running low on energy anyways. So right now, if I can see the time, it is almost 5:30. So now I know between 4ish to 5:30, I have the ability to do a quick little session in the car. Yay. So I'm gonna wait bye-bye. I don't know where you're at. Can you wait bye-bye with the EMF meter or Capel?
They keep secrets here.
Oh. Oh, wait, referring to what happened to the person that was homeless. So maybe your passing is a secret. They don't want people to know about your passing. Like I said, I'm not sure what happens to those that unfortunately don't have a next of kin, and your body, what happens to it? Do they cremate it and then dispose of it somewhere else? Because, that costs money, and with no one to pay for it, what happens? They have to get rid of the body at some point, right? And it makes no sense, unfortunately, to sadly get a burial, because that's even more expensive. So are you guys letting me know that you guys were maybe cremated in some way? Turned into ashes, your body? Can light up a Capel to confirm real quick, even though I'm past an hour. Wow, it really got dark. Super dark. All right. Oh, I'm assuming maybe. Okay, I guess this is it. I gotta get going. I gotta pack up everything, bring everything inside before it's super dark. And then in the near future, I can do it again for those that didn't make it in the session. In a couple months. Aw.
My favorite place.
Here with me? Is this your favorite place with me? Detective Lazaria? Because I'm cool, I'm fun, I'm nice, I'm kind, I'm silly, maybe funny. Or maybe it's because this is my car and this is something that's familiar to them. Because I may have, been living in the car. Is there a spirit that's been in my car? Let's ask that before I go. Can you tap a Capel to confirm if the radio... Anna? Hi, Anna.
Anna.
Maybe another name I have to do a quick search on. Is there a spirit that interacted with my radio a couple months ago where it would literally shut it off? While I was trying to play the radio, it would just cut off and turn off and then eventually turn back on. Can you confirm if a spirit did indeed mess with it a couple weeks back or months back by lighting up a Capel? And interesting enough, it was right when I took out Seeker Squad CD, Liam. And then I obviously took it out, and then I started playing some radios, and within a couple seconds going down the hill, it just shut off on me. I'm like, what? And then eventually it started to play as I turned, and then went off again, and then turned. I was like, what's going on? And then I did it a couple more times, but then after that, it's been fine since. But it's because I put the CD back in. So again, can you confirm before I go? Is there a spirit that interacted with this radio while I was... Oh, I gotta go, bye! Okay, this is your Detective Lazaria signing out. Peace, love, and eternity. So I'll never know if it was indeed a spirit. Sorry. Okay, that was my dad. He's like, are you gonna get out of the car? Okay, gotta go. And I'll try to look up your names, okay? See ya.